Hey, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. Let's get into this. Doggone. This is going to be, because I've noticed, a lot of these females saying it and stuff like that. I just got to watching the brother, the priest, Shamath's video about these two men in a marriage with this one woman, I guess. But yeah, I was kind of inspired by but this is a topic on pick me or pick Misha, because that term comes from hatred. It comes from hatred. And I know you brothers who want to, have wives in the kingdom of heaven, have multiple wives in the kingdom of heaven and stuff like that. They ain't gonna be like the women in Babylon. Is how they gonna be repentant, truly repentant in mind. I'm just saying it before I get into the lesson. They gonna be truly repentant in mind, or you brothers are gonna get women from other countries that kept to those Eastern ways, those countries that weren't truly polluted by the Western mindset. But yeah, this lesson gonna be about pick Misha, pick Misha, because it comes from envy. It's come from envy. These loose women, what they call them, city girls who use that term lame. I know it's always the girls who use the term lame who's always whorish or loose. Love getting tattoos and piercings. They use that term lame, and they use that term pick Misha when they see a woman of some true substance in her behavior. A woman who wanna actually play her role. They hate them kind of women, So let's get into it. This is Second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 49. Listen. Like as a whore envied a right and honest and virtuous woman. Again, this is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 49. I don't know y'all picking up the background. This is about my neighbors are being a bit loud and stuff. So hold on. Let me pause. All right, Salakia. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 49. Like as a whore envieth a right and honest and virtuous woman. You see, they envy them. They envy them because they know, because they know they will be kept for their ways. No man wants to deal with a woman who has options. They're gonna be let go. No man is gonna want to deal with, a disrespectful woman. No man's gonna want to deal with that. No man ain't gonna want to deal with that disrespectful woman. Now she always disrespecting him and all that. Now this is not the same for you women that listen to it. This is not the same as you being what's that word I'm looking for? I don't know, bantering. Cause I know some men don't like, those meek and quiet women. Some men like a woman he can banter with, that he can verbally fence with. Not argue, but verbally fence. With quips and, stuff like that. Someone that can, someone that can challenge him, not not in not in the order of a marriage, but can challenge him in things in a fun way, not in a wicked and evil way. Cause I personally, I personally, me, I personally, you know, I ain't really trying to deal with women, you know, not because of their mindset, not because none of them virgin stuff like that. Nah. I'm past grown. I'm past grown. Nah, I just want to stop dealing with them from here into the kingdom of heaven. But the type of woman, I like to be something like that, not no quiet woman who's always in the corner. Yes, Lord, yes, like some damn robot. But that's just me. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue to listen. But yeah, a good woman. A good woman is like it's comforting. Unlike a woman who's going to nag, nag and be disrespectful. That challenge the order of marriage. That that's always going for your position. That always have other options. No man gonna want that. And whorish women hate that because they don't want to be that way. They don't want to be no righteous woman is what I'm trying to say. They become envious because they know a man would not want to keep them around due to their personality, due to their own ways that they will not let go of. And a lot of you Israelite women who know you're in the truth, are like that. Are like that. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is Ecclesiasticus 25 and 23. Listen. A wicked woman, a batheth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, make it weak the hands and feeble the knees. You see, they weaken you. They weaken you. You get tired. I know the brothers were talking about this at camp. Like you huffing, you puffing, you like dang, I gotta go back to this woman. You outside in the car, not wanting to go back into the house. You get overtime at work. You suffering at work, but you rather do that. You be like, yes, I got overtime at work. I ain't gotta go back home to that demon. Verse 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. You see, that's in marriage and all in the way of life. Because look what you got nowadays. Look at the world right now. That's from that evil, rebellious woman. That evil, rebellious woman who refused to humble herself down, so she has no husband. Now she's a single parent. Now she would teach her daughter these ways. Now that son will be fatherless with no instruction, no instruction, no guidelines, no hedge. And he will grow to be a degenerate plant like his mother. You see, verse 25. Give the watcher no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gather abroad. You see, and this is the time you got to keep that old wicked woman in check. Make sure she's in the house. Make sure she's doing right. But that's grievous to man. That's grievous to man. He gotta always be, looking around behind his shoulders when he with her or when he's away from her. And no man wants to deal with that. But when a wicked woman sees a righteous woman and and that man is fully confident in her, she envy that. She hates that. She hates that. Cause why? She can't have it. She can't have it. You see? Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. You see, Most High said, man, you might as well not deal with that. You might as well cut it off. Cut it off. Get rid of her. Because what if she gonna make feeble the hands and knees? She gonna be breaking you down from within. And what the scriptures say? Oh, I think it just popped up in my mind. Dang. It's something going like it goes like dang, it'll come back to me, Lord willing. But yeah, you gotta cut her off because she'll make weak the hands and knees. She'll weaken you from the inside. Oh, it just popped in my mind. Basically, I'm roughly paraphrasing it. A kingdom with no stability cannot stand. A house with no stability cannot stand. You know? And she's weakening it from the inside. And she's weakening up the inside. From the inside, you see? You see? But a good and virtuous woman. Listen to this. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 23, verse 1, I think. O Lord, Father and Governor of all my whole life, lead me not to their counsel, and let me not fall by them. Fall by them. Nah, this ain't it. I think it's give me a moment. Let me see something. If it's not this, let me get Ecclesiastes. Salakia, give me Ecclesiastes. Let me jump back to 25, I think. You know what? I think it's the next verse. Come on. This is the next chapter. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous woman, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good woman is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord. You hear that? And these virtuous women that the women of these days, Keisha and them, call a pick-me. And that pick-me comes from envy. Because they would not be picked. It's a new term they got, for them Keishas, they call them the skip me. The skip me, They call them the skip me. Because they behavior and ways and unrepentant ways will have a man skip them, maybe deal with them sexually, because these men nowadays are lustful and stuff like that, too doggone lustful because they deprived. They'll deal with them in a sexual manner, but something long term, they out the door. Get this. This is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4. Listen. A virtuous woman is like a crown to her husband. You hear that? A virtuous woman is like a crown to her husband, and that you gotta think about them crowns. Them crowns is something when you if you see a king or someone walking with a crown, or prince, or something like that, first thing you're gonna notice that crown that shows that his different status, but that crown gonna be adorned with jewels. It's gonna be golden. It's gonna be fashion. It's gonna be fashioned in a certain manner that draws the eye. That draws the eye. It's gonna be that man's glory, because when you dealing with a man, when you dealing with a person, you have to speak to them. You look them. Sometimes you look them in the eyes and stuff. You're checking out their features. And while you're doing that, you're gonna always see that crown. You're gonna always see that crown. You sitting at the table at him. You having a meeting with him. You're gonna notice that crown. And that woman is that man's glory. And that woman, is just symbolizing that woman being that man's glory. Again, this is Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is as a rottenness in his bones. And that's that wicked woman. That's that skip me. That's that Keisha. That's that Keisha. So that skip me in. That pick me stuff that comes from envy. That's come from a whore envying a righteous woman. That comes from a whore envying a righteous woman. So with that, I hope you brothers and sisters was edified. Again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, peace and blessings to the whole elect, the house of David. Until next time, Yahweh willing, Shalom.